Today we need to have a look at one of the worst apology videos of all time. I'm sorry, I'm doing this completely wrong, my bad. Today we need to have a look at the worst apology video on the internet. On the internet. It's from Colleen and she didn't mean to groom those kids again. She thinks she's innocent. So today we're having a look at an OG YouTuber named Colleen Ballinger. Now Colleen Ballinger is known for playing the character Miranda Sines. And I actually watched Miranda Sines' show on Netflix, and I gotta say, I actually somehow enjoyed it. It kind of gave me a Napoleon Dynamite vibe, which I know a lot of people will say, oh, that's an insult, Napoleon Dynamite is so good. I agree, Napoleon Dynamite is better, but it gave me that awkward vibe, and I did enjoy it, I'm not gonna lie. And she's been on the internet for a long time. She was friends with Ariana Grande and her brother, Shane Dawson, all the classic like YouTubers. And recently she's found herself in quite a bit of a pickle. A YouTuber named Adam has recently put to light that Colleen Ballinger was talking to a lot of minors while they were in their 20s, and some of the messages were just absolutely disgusting, you know, asking them to show tampons and put them in their mouth, all this creepy stuff, asking them about their sex life when these kids were around 13 years old and Colleen was in her 20s. And her brother was also part of the group chats and was also extremely creepy, even more so creepy, quite honestly. So recently Colleen Ballinger has been on tour as Miranda Sines and has still been playing shows while all this drama has been going on. And this controversy has gotten so big that even like H3 and all these massive channels have been covering it. And Colleen Ballinger has just been on tour doing shows in front of her fans while this is going on, which I don't know how you do that. I would be like, no, fuck this. I'm going home and I'm gonna get some Dominoes and go cry myself to sleep. But I guess I just have a normal human reaction and she's kind of a robot. I'm just kidding. I don't think she's actually a robot. I'm sure she's human, but this video does make it seem a little bit like she's AI or something. So I'm gonna give an honest opinion on her apology video because I feel like this is a very unique, interesting video. I mean, we haven't had an apology video this interesting since Shane Dawson freaked out on Instagram Live. I honestly believe that this might be the worst apology video of all time, which is saying a lot because I've seen Brian Stars' apology video and that was pretty bad. And that one was directed towards me and that was rough. He had to make 2 videos because he kept on fucking up on what he wanted to say. But Colleen is different. Colleen is known for her music and her comedy, and she said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm Bo Burnham. And you know what? There's no better way of doing an apology video than pulling out the ukulele. I'm sorry, Colleen, but it's just not the right time. It's fine to make an apology song or something, or like, you know, put your feelings into a song and be like, this is why I'm sorry and I've grown, I'm trying to grow. But I wouldn't do that to initially address the situation. I feel like the best way to do an apology video, and I've never done one, but if I were to, I would sit down with the camera and I would hit on every single point that's been, you know, claimed towards me. And at the end of the video, I would say I'm sorry and that I'm trying to grow and be a better person. But for some reason, people are just not human enough to understand that that's how an apology should probably go. It's really not that deep. You don't have to overthink it. I know it's probably stressful in that moment, but the best way to do an apology video is just to say sorry and address every single thing that's been claimed towards you, and hopefully people will forgive you. But obviously it's the internet, not everyone's going to, and you're gonna have to accept that. This apology video that Colleen's done might be worse than Logan Paul's dead body apology video, which is, that's saying a lot. And you could be like, oh, well, let's give her the benefit of the doubt, but there's a lot of messages and group chats that have been proven to be her, and photos and videos of her doing things that are just not acceptable with children. And at the end of the day, she chooses to address it with a ukulele song. The video came out 3 hours ago, and the video is called High Period, which is very artsy. So the video's been up for 3 hours. It has 107,000 views, and the description says, I do not condone or support any kind of online bullying or hate towards anyone ever, which I agree with, but criticism is a thing, and when you're talking to minors as an adult, you're gonna get criticized, especially as a public figure where people are watching you. I feel like if anyone should be saying this, it should be probably people in the comments that are defending her, not herself saying, hey guys, don't bully people, but you know, I kind of was talking to minors inappropriately, but don't bully people. And as you can see, her like ratio has 21,000 likes and 12,000 dislikes. So she's actually in the green right now. And this video is blowing up. It has 22,333 comments in just 3 hours, which is absolutely insane. Oh God. I just can't believe that. That's what you chose to do. Yo.
Hey. No. It's been a while since you saw my face. haven't been doing so great, so I took a little break. So a lot of people are saying some things about me that aren't quite true.
I have to say, this is giving 2010 Tyler Oakley background music where it's like, da, 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 da. Hey, what's up, you guys? This is giving like very 2010 YouTuber video where it's like, oh, quirky ukulele song or YouTube background music with the ukulele in the back of it. It's a very strange choice and dated and comes off very cheesy. I don't think this is how you should do an apology. I think people genuinely want you just to address these things without a ukulele and singing a song about it. Just my opinion.
All aboard the toxic gossip train.
Yo, what the fuck was that, bro? Yo, I cannot. So she's not completely wrong when she says that people just like to watch people's downfalls and all that. That's completely understandable and completely true. But to act like this is all just manufactured for entertainment and none of it's true is a lie. There's so much evidence that you were in the wrong, and to try to point the victim card at yourself right there is quite silly. And that chorus that she's about to do sounds like something I would hear on like Disney by the Wiggles or something. I am absolutely feeling my body just shrivel up from that one. I can't believe this is reality. I think that we are in the Matrix. I think maybe Andrew Tate was right. Maybe we are in the Matrix.
Toxic gossip train, chugging down the tracks of misinformation. The toxic gossip train. You got a one-way.
I wish you put the lyrics at the bottom so I could sing along.
You don't mind the gaps that won't survive in the crash, but hey.
Yo, this is actually.
At least you're having fun.
Yo, this is actually insane. What the fuck kind of response is this? I don't think she's completely wrong in the sense that it's extremely hard to ever defend yourself when things are said about you. I think that's completely valid. But also not addressing the wrong that you've done and just being like, yeah, I've done wrong, but like you guys are really picking on me is kind of a little silly. There were people that were hurt by what you've done, kids in fact. And I think that's on you, and you should take some accountability for that. She really was listening to some Never Shout Never 21 Pilots shit and was like, you know what? I could do that. I can make my own version of Trouble or House of Gold. Let's do it. Let's give it some Bo Burnham kind of vibes and make my apology video. This is the way to do it.
Wanting to come online and talk to you about a few things.
This is actually crazy.
Even though my team has strongly advised me to not say what I want to say.
I think your team should have just like maybe met you in the middle and said like, you know what, you can say what you're gonna say, but just like maybe put the ukulele down for this one. We probably think that's a bad idea. I mean, how did you not think this was gonna get extremely memed on? Like obviously any apology video usually gets memed on and you know, everyone criticizes it and yada yada. That's just how it goes. But pulling out the ukulele, now that is a bold choice and quite honestly, really ignorant choice. Making this like a musical, like it's from Glee, quite a silly thing to do.
It's that they never said that I couldn't sing what I want to say, so.
Yeah, loophole.
Many years ago, I used to message my fans, but not in a creepy way like a lot of you are trying to suggest. It was more of a loser kind of way, where I was just trying to be besties with everybody.
But they were like 13.
Like, when you go to like a family gathering, you know, and there's a weird
but they're not your family.
Keeps coming up to you and going like, "Hey girl, what's the tea?" And you're like, ugh.
Yeah, but like they're 13 and you're asking them about their sex life and asking them to put tampons in their mouths and send you photos. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Like you got to acknowledge that that's kind of wrong and weird. Hell, even just having a group chat with 13-year-olds, kind of wrong and weird. I mean, you were in your 20s. That's not right.
Sharing my life online for over 15 years. I've poured my heart out to you, and because of that I feel like I'm talking to my friends, but in the beginning of my career, I didn't really understand that maybe there should be some boundaries there. There were times in the DMs when I would overshare details of my life, which was really weird of me. I haven't done that for years, you see, because I changed my behavior and I took accountability.
God, why did she not just like make this into a sitting down video talking? Why'd she have to make this into a fucking song? Like, I feel like some of her points of growth and everything is acceptable and understandable because I believe that people can always grow and change and better themselves. But pulling out the ukulele and making this into a song just seems so fabricated. And quite honestly, she's not actually addressing necessarily any of the wrong that she's actually done. She's like, yeah, it was weird that I talked to them in group chats. Why was it weird though? Well, like, what made it extremely weird? Oh, because you were being sexual with them. Oh, that's why. Not only that, but your brother was also being really sexual with them, which is also really disgusting, and he was mad creepy with it. I always feel like people can grow and should have the opportunity to grow and better themselves. I think that's something that always should be encouraged and allowed. But to do that, you have to acknowledge what you've actually done. And this is not acknowledging jack shit. This is so stupid, honestly. This is some quirky, ooh, I'm cute because I'm playing a ukulele song. It's weird. It's just not the best way to go about it. And I'm not trying to be a huge dick, but it's just, bro.
Toxic gossip train.
Holy shit.
Locomotives fueled with hateful accusations. The toxic gossip train.
She thinks she's eating. I don't know if she's just killing the song or she's killing like her career, but she's killing something and something is dying. This was like actually the worst way you could probably do it, besides just saying fuck you to like the victims.
The train is made of lies, and that person you despise maybe didn't deserve to die. Really important to hold people accountable for their mistakes.
Okay.
You know, we should hope that everyone can learn from their mistakes and grow and
True.
change their behavior and be a better person.
True.
This is something that I've always tried to do when I make mistakes, and it's something that I will continue to try to do. What? Oh, you don't care?
I was caring. I was just listening. I was agreeing.
But that's not the point of your mob mentality, is it? No. Your goal is to ruin the life of the person you despise.
Holy shit. Okay, I was with her for a second when she was saying about growth and shit, but then now she's just like saying that people just want to destroy her life, which arguably, yes, there are some people that probably just want to see her crash and burn. But the problem with this video is she's not addressing anything that she's actually been accused of or has done that's actually put out there and proven, because the messages are out there and all the videos about the truth. Holy smokes, Colleen, you really fumbled the bag on that one.
Monetize your lies and monetize their demise.
I mean, she's not wrong. People are
I feel like I
monetizing
can
the
already
demise.
hear the comments on this video. She's gaslighting, manipulating. Oh, she's a narcissistic
Holy
rat.
fuck.
I would never make a mistake like that. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yo, this is insane. Why did she think that this was a fucking good idea to do this as a ukulele song? This is so fucking painful. Oh my god. I'm having a hard time with this, actually.
Didn't realize that all of you are perfect, so please criticize me. Bring out the daggers made from your perfect past.
I would like to say, Colleen, you're right. No one's perfect. But most of us haven't talked to our minor viewers inappropriately. To not address that correctly and to act like you're such a victim for doing so is why people don't have sympathy for you at the moment. If you were to actually address it and to sit down and have a conversation and be like eating up that you have done wrong and actually pointing out each, situation that you have done wrong, then maybe people would have a little more sympathy towards you. I know for myself, at least, I would rather just see you address the situation responsibly and as an adult than talk about your growth and what you did wrong. Actually prove your growth as well, and maybe take a break from the internet, get help, therapy, or whatever you need, and maybe even reach out to the victims if they're willing to talk to you. Show them that you have grown and tell them that you're sorry and stuff if they're willing to actually speak to you. It just seems like you want to see the internet as a drama fest, which it is to an extent, but these are real accusations, and this is real disgusting stuff that you were doing. So who's to blame people for coming at you for it?
Sure you're disappointed in my shitty little song.
Then why are you doing
You wanted
it?
me to say that I was 100% in the wrong. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna take that route of admitting to lies and rumors that you made up for clout.
What part did they make up?
Everybody, I found someone new to harass.
I would
She did some
enjoy
things
that. This is actually bonkers.
I also wanted to take a minute to talk about that girl Miranda sings. You know the
Yeah.
one? Yeah, her. She's PG-13. It says that on my website, and it's always been that way. And that's why you won't find my videos on the YouTube Kids app.
Miranda Sings might be PG-13, but it definitely seems like her audience is children. I mean, it definitely seems like she has a very young audience from the photos that I can find, which, you can't control that. But the reality is, the problem isn't necessarily the Miranda Sings character or anything. The problem is that you were talking to fans about putting tampons in their mouth, sex, and things that are inappropriate and private messages, and you were also having your brother in there, and he was also being extremely creepy with it. Those are the real things to address, not this stupid character where you're playing somebody that's got social fucking problems. This is literally a photo of the person with Miranda Sings that they were talking to inappropriately when they first met. And Colleen Ballinger did send used panties to this 13-year-old boy, and I don't think that's addressed in the psalm, so she kind of missed the mark on that one, or maybe just didn't want to address it.
And realize it was my responsibility to decide what was appropriate for every kid to see.
That's true.
Boys relied
It's
on
not.
parents to decide if they're comfortable with their families watching my YouTube videos or coming to my live shows.
I mean, I agree with that, but you shouldn't be DMing them and sending them used panties.
Yeah,
God damn,
it
she's
doesn't
still
really
playing the
matter my
ukulele.
intention.
If they are not true, please try to disprove them, because right now all I'm hearing is they're not true while you're playing a fucking ukulele, and it's just very hard to take that as truth as well. I'm gonna be quite honest, it's very hard. So please try to disprove them, because right now it seems like there's a lot more evidence on the other side.
The only thing I've ever groomed is my 2 Persian cats. I'm not a groomer. I'm just a loser who didn't understand I shouldn't respond to fans, and I'm not a predator, even though a lot of you think so, because 5 years ago I made a fart joke.
She made a fart joke? Wait, what? What does the fart joke have to do with anything? I don't understand what the fart joke would have to do with anything. I don't think anyone's mad about a fart joke. God, this is rough to watch.
What it's worth, never had any bad intentions.
Wow, it sounds so much better when she's not playing the ukulele. It seems so much more human when she's not playing a fucking ukulele. Oh, God. And she gets back into it. Motherfucker. Oh, she left this part in too. Nice. Oh, wait, she didn't end it?
You know,
Oh, no, please stop. No, you're good.
maybe you're confused about something. I don't know. Let me try to help.
Jesus Christ, this is all rehearsed as fuck.
Sometimes people make a mistake, and it doesn't make them a horrible person. Whoa. Sometimes people
Jeez
can make
Louise.
a mistake, and they're still a good person.
Bro, the way she's doing this is so rehearsed. Oh my God, that is insane.
Grind it and add some lies to it and pulverize it and
She got her Bo Burnham
stab it with
inspiration there.
knives and ruin a life. And
Everyone makes mistakes, but you have to understand your mistakes are absolutely on a different level when it comes to talking to children. It's just not relatable. I'm sorry. It's just not relatable. And if it is relatable, then that's a sussy sus.
simply because they made a mistake.
Holy frick.
What do I know? Fuck me, right?
Jesus Christ. So I just want to say about Colleen's video that
Sometimes people make a mistake and it doesn't make them terrible people. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Here, Colleen, I'll show you how to do it. You put it over here. You right? You leave it there. And you move forward and you sit and you look at your camera and be like, what the fuck was wrong with me? I shouldn't have done any of that. That's disgusting. Why did I do that? I hope that I improve myself and I do better. And if those people would like to have a conversation with me, I would love to reach out to them and apologize for my mistakes and the disgusting things that I have done in the past. Colleen Ballinger is 36 years old. So she's only 36 years old. So she probably just, is just too young to know how to make an actual apology. So that was extremely painful to watch. And I would probably declare that the worst apology video that I've ever seen. It didn't really hit on any topics. The only thing that it really hit on that I actually agreed with was, yes, that people don't want to hear your side of it. But the problem with it is that she didn't share her side besides saying that people don't want to hear it. I really wish she went about this a different way. I don't want to just see Colleen completely go off the internet and lose everything. I don't think that's beneficial, but I do think that she needs to learn how to actually address being accused of such horrible things, and a lot of it being obviously proven. It felt like the most victim psalm video I've ever seen in my life. I don't know what said in her head, hey, this is a good idea. I really hope that Colleen grows, and I hope that her victims are okay, and I hope they get the apology that they actually deserve. And I think this is a great message for everyone in this world. Don't pick up the ukulele. Thank you all so much for watching though. Please like the video. Also check out all my merch at JohnnyGuilbert.com. All my social media links are down below. I will see you in the next video. Stay up in our crappy lives, bitch don't quit, and peace out, thug bugs. Okay, bye.
I'll never ask if you don't ever tell me. No, you will enough to know.